Hey, what's up, Bob Mortgage Nation? This is the 21st episode of the Bob Mortgage Zone. That's right, 21 episodes. So what are we talking about in the zone today? We're talking CNBC and this headline news that they just dropped. Yesterday, I'm in the office about 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, and Diane Olick on CNBC came out and said, this is mainstream media, she came out and said why now it's better to rent instead of buy. That's right, she was telling people to sell their home and start renting. Brandon, put the link to that story, if you wouldn't mind, please, in the description so everybody can read it, because I mean, it's pretty crazy. She went on to say that only 41% of the people could afford to buy a home in the county that they live in. Now, I mean, I don't know if she's looking at like just New York and California, but I want to show you the local market and what maybe something like Collin County looks like, all right? So if you look at my report card here, you see that I pulled up Collin County, all right? So the median home price in Collin County is $399,060, okay? If we come down here and we look at the median income for Collin County, it's $96,444. So the affordability index, what that's basically saying is at 100, we're balanced, and then everybody can afford the median sales price based on the median income that we're at right now. And we're sitting closer to 150. So she's off on that as it relates to Collin County. Now I can run this for any county, let's just say in the United States, but I'm going to choose Collin County right now. She went also to say that there's only in only 35 of the states, buying a home is cheaper than renting. Okay, in only 35% of the states. So what I want to do now is go up here and look at my buy versus rent comparison for you, and I want to take that same median price home of $399,060, and I want to put together this buy versus rent. Okay, and this is a pretty detailed report, as you can see. You have I'm going to look at cash flow first. So I started looking at what the average rent would be, $23.61 in Collin County. I factored in renter's insurance and an annual rent increase of 3% per year, which is very standard. If you look at the cash flow, buying in year 1 versus renting in year 1, carrying it all the way over to rent in year 9, your total cash flow is $348,483 when it comes to your mortgage payment, okay, which does include homeowner's insurance, real estate taxes, mortgage insurance, everything, right? And then compared to your rent, spread that out, you're going to be at a delta cash flow negative of $56,875. But we're not just talking cash flow here. Maybe that's what she's focused on when she says this. We have to also take into account the appreciation gain. You bought a house. It's going to appreciate, right? Well, we're going to use something very modest. We're going to use an average of 4.25% appreciation. If you bought that house for $399 in 9 years with that 4.25 appreciation, it's going to be worth $580,420. Okay, that's $181,360 that you pick up in appreciation right there. Now let's look at what we also have talked to you guys about, which is called forced savings. Every time you make that rent payment, guess what? You get no benefit. When you make your mortgage payment, a portion of it's going to go to pay down the principal balance. Okay, that's what's happening here. So if you put down just 5% in the very beginning, you're going to owe $379,107. Well, you start paying that payment every month for the next 9 years, you're going to pay that balance down to $314,987. That's not making any extra payments towards the principal balance. That's just paying one payment per month. Now you've picked up $64,120 in amortization. Okay, so let's say you're going to sell your house in 9 years, because that's when you're going to realize all this benefit. Well, there's going to be some cost. So I'm going to calculate that cost in. I'm going to calculate 6% sell cost in this transaction, which is $34,825. So if you come down here and you look at really the net gain of buying a home, you take into account your appreciation gain down here to your amortization gain. You're going to pick up a little bit of tax benefit. You're going to back out the initial closing costs, because when you buy the home, you have closing costs, right? We're going to back out that $7,000. Then we're going to back out the cash flow difference, okay, that you could have been renting all this time. We'll give that to you and back that out. And then we're going to back out the cost to sell, the home, okay, that $34,000. Look over 9 years what the actual net gain is to buying a home. It's still $148,971. Guys, you can't tell me that CNBC and mainstream media is correct when it comes to these types of facts. These are facts. People have emotional decisions to make. These numbers don't lie. These numbers are telling you in Collin County, and I can do this if you want to look me up, I can do this for any other county, right? And we can go through that and see about the affordability and whether buying versus renting makes sense for you. Don't listen to mainstream media, okay? If you want real news, go to Bob Mortgage. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you'll see the real market that is how it's shaping here in the markets that we serve here in Texas. All right, if you have any questions, my number's gonna pop up, my website will pop up. Give me a call. Love to be able to share the facts with you as it relates to real mortgage news. Take care, have an awesome week.